Several of Tucson's biggest employers are mining companies, and reporter Kaly Nasiff dug deep into that industry's role in the state.
Arizonans are familiar with the 5 C's: copper, climate, citrus, cattle, and cotton. But what happens when one of those industries comes to your community? I met with residents of Florence who are fighting to keep copper out of their town.
Copper, yes, it'll be very profitable for somebody, but water in the desert is gold.
When Barbara Manning moved to Florence in 2008, she thought she was in for a peaceful retirement. But her future became a little less certain when 1 year later, the Florence Copper Project bought land nearby. Florence Copper is an in situ mine, which means miners will pump a 0.5% sulfuric acid solution into the ground, dissolving copper out of the bedrock and bringing it to the surface.
It's not a traditional mining type of method that you would expect to see in Arizona or actually around the world. It's actually a very unique type of mining.
Florence Copper isn't the first to try in situ mining here. Aging wells stand as a reminder of another company's 90-day test on the land some 20 years ago, a project that never moved forward.
It really did prove that the in situ method worked here at this very rare copper deposit here in Florence. They were able to recover the copper in a very environmentally responsible and economically feasible way.
Florence Copper says the solution has a similar pH to that of a common household vinegar, but that's where some Florence residents are concerned.
The liquid will migrate. So it's not a closed system, and some of it is going to escape, and when and how long it takes to contaminate the water is uncertain, but it will do it.
Residents aren't the only ones concerned. The town of Florence has been involved in several lawsuits to stop the mine as well.
Since the legal actions by the town have commenced about 4 years ago, the town has spent on average of $297,000 per year.
For some residents like Manning, the money isn't an issue.
Well, I don't look at it as fighting Florence Copper. I look at it as they are working to protect our water and our property values.
Of the 19 permits Florence Copper needed to start a 2-year pilot program, all are in place. All that's left is waiting on appeal of its Environmental Protection Agency permit. The company hopes to start its pilot test by the end of the year, but residents like Manning don't plan on giving up.
This is a foreign company. When they're done, they leave. We stay.
Florence Copper is just one of the 5 proposed copper sites across the state. 2 others are also in situ, while the other 2 are pit mines. All are in different stages of the permitting process.